Thank you for purchasing the SeaTouch for Max full touchscreen housing. Here are some important points to pay attention to. Please watch the video before using. Before installing the phone, please tear off the items on the surface of the phone. Avoid getting stuck in the housing and being unable to be removed, including screen protectors, lens protectors, and anything attached to the back of the phone, such as stickers, magnetic rings. Check if the surface of the phone is damaged. If there are cracks on the screen or cracks on the back, do not use the phone in the housing for diving. It is recommended to use it after repairing and replacing the cracked parts. Do not take it underwater in an empty housing. Avoid water pressure, causing damage to the touchscreen membrane. When using it for the first time, you can install the inner support block to test the sealing in the water. Find the adapter of the corresponding model and install it with your phone. Wipe off the dirt or grease on the phone screen to avoid residue on the inner membrane of the housing. Please check if there is any dirt on the sealing gasket before tightening the screws. If the gasket is damaged, find a spare part in the package to replace it. Tighten the two screws until the cover is fully sealed. It is not recommended to swipe up from the bottom of the housing to exit apps on the phone. Functions like Assistive Touch or Virtual Menu could be used to exit the app or switch between different apps, since sliding too much on the edge of the housing underwater might damage the inner membrane. After diving, if you feel that the screws are difficult to unscrew, please use the wiping cloth to wrap the screws and unscrew them. Avoid the screws from rubbing your fingers after a long diving. After cleaning the housing, please put the inner support block into the housing and put the protective film on the membrane of the housing to block light and store it. Do not store the housing in direct sunlight or high-temperature environments. Avoid ultraviolet rays or high temperatures, which may accelerate the aging of the touchscreen membrane. If you bring the housing on the plane, please keep the sealing cover of the housing open. Avoid internal air expansion and damage to it. Thank you for choosing DIVEVOLK. Hope you enjoy using the products.